Horses are in the yard for race number 4, folks. It's the Kalgoorlie Barn Handicap over 1,400 metres at 58 plus grade. We start our preview with the old boy and ever consistent 8-year-old called Counter Drive for Trevor Tasker. And today it's Ava Caterino who takes off 3 kilos, so he'll carry 58. He carried 59 last start when beaten half a length by Dance of Thunder and Red Cadillac in that key form reference race. So Likeable was in there as well. So was Strata Creed and Dawn Enigma. It's half the field all coming from the same race. And he was pretty good in that when he covered additional ground. If he finds the front and he gets left alone, he can be a hard horse to run down. I see Royce Newton's tipped him today, and I see there's a bit of market support around for him as well, and understandably so. Number 1, Counter Drive. Number 2, Dance of Thunder. Well, you won't miss this horse in the mounting yard and you won't miss him in the race. He's a wonderful, showy type. He's a 6-year-old by Night of Thunder. Peter Fernie and Tash Faithful are combining here. 60 kilos is the impost today, getting out to 1,400. He resumed a winner. First up, No Trial, where he was just a little bit too good for the stablemate in Red Cadillac. He rises 1.5 kilos, so there is a 1 kilo weight swing for only a head margin. But as long as he gets a half-decent run from that really tricky barrier, then he's definitely one of the main players in this race. He's had 6 starts at Kalgoorlie, 2 wins, 2 minors, and currently on the equal third line of betting with Counter Drive at $5.50. Number 3, Red Cadillac, had been the favourite all the way through betting, but is no longer with the weight of support coming for Onemoreforleo. So she's now on the second line at $3.90. She's a 6-year-old mare by All Too Hard, trained by Peter Fernie to be ridden by Jade McNaught. Last start was beaten ahead by Dance of Thunder. First up ran second to the stablemate Treasured Queen, who's now a Saturday Metropolitan winner. So the form reads up nicely for Red Cadillac. As long as she can carry the 60 kilos, I think that she's hard to beat in this race. Number 3, Red Cadillac. Number 4, So Likeable, now trained by Peter Fernie, formerly in the yard in the care of Hayden Ballantyne. Chanel Cooper takes off 3 kilos to ride at 55.5. Having his third run of the preparation, first up at 1,100, he found them too sharp at Narrogin. He was a good improver second up at 1,300 when only a length off Dance of Thunder and Red Cadillac. He's now third up out to 1,400 metres and drawn quite a nice barrier. A horse that can show some speed from time to time as well. Might settle a little bit closer here today. He's a $6.50 chance. Number 5, Strata Creed, only second up here today. Resumed in that same Dance of Thunder race as a 60-1 chance. Got back, didn't really make an impression late. He was beaten almost 5 lengths and he'll be rough again here at 60-1. Christo Sardelic looking for a race-to-race double, riding for Joanne Forrest. Number 5, going out with the clerk of the course, Strata Creed. Number 6, Dawn Enigma, a 7-year-old by Mayada Cantor, trained by Brian Curtis and getting close to another win. Won a race back in July of last year when beating Strata Creed by 1.5 lengths and then ran into Shoot Your Shot, who was in a good vein of form at that stage. 2 runs in this time in, beaten a long way first up by Irritable Rodney. That was back in December when only having 1 run, and then had another run in the 25th of April meeting, again through that Dance of Thunder form reference race when matching motors with a lot of them up the home straight. $7.50, Victoria Corva riding. Number 6, Dawn Enigma. Number 7, Onemoreforleo, as a 5-year-old by Star Turn, and this is where the money is. The same form reference race that we saw produce the previous winner in Captain Rogers, who was really well supported to the point of jumping favourite. Got the job done there, and Onemoreforleo was a much better run in the same race behind Kelly's Liza Lou. So the punters are following the same formula here with Onemoreforleo, and the fluctuation is now $7 into $3.40, so a very good go for the Brett Drury trained 5-year-old. Coming up in grade, but getting weight relief, getting a senior rider as well, does look like he profiles to run a big race here. $3.40 currently for Onemoreforleo. Horse number 8 is Shoot Your Shot, trained by Helen Harding, Lisa Staples to ride, currently 25-1, and that's off the back of defeats at big margins until most recently. Was beaten 12 and then 12 and then most recently 2.5. So a much improved effort last start, but still to the point where he only beat 1 runner home. Looking for an improved run here today, $26 for Shoot Your Shot. Number 9, All on Black from the yard of Paul Tapper, to be ridden by Kristy Bennett. They put a set of blinkers on this gelding today, but he needs to improve off what he's done this time in. There wasn't a lot between first and last in that It's a Lance race, so I'm not quite sure on as a form reference. Shoot Your Shot's a $25 chance, 25-1 chance, and All on Black is a 50-1 chance. Again, through that same form reference is the last horse we'll preview. Number 10, Chang Man. Trevor Tasker combining with Keshore Do Run. This horse was also beaten a length and a half by It's a Lance. However, only beat 3 horses home, and that was after leading. It was a better run than what he'd previously been producing, but as I've said, I've probably got the jury out on that It's a Lance form reference for this race here. 2 minutes away from race number 4, sponsored by the Kalgoorlie Feed Barn. It's a handicap for the 58 plus gallopers, and it's one-way traffic in betting. The punters just keep launching into Onemoreforleo. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1 and 7. On the drift now is Red Cadillac, out to $4.80, so almost each way about this Peter Fernie trained mare. Very good first up, equally good second up, hoping that third up is the key and she can get the job done here today. 2, Dance of Thunder, beat her home last start, only has a 1 kilo weight disadvantage from that run, but barrier number 10 with the 60 could be the task. 1, Counter Drive, if they allow Ava Caterino to find the front and get it cheap, he's definitely a hard horse to run down on his day. He's $10 top price, now into 5. And 7, the money horse, Onemoreforleo. We previewed him, he was $3.40. We updated the market, he was $3.20. He's now $3 even. So the money has been substantial and has been sustained for Onemoreforleo. Good effort last start in an easier race, but it could be a key form reference with Captain Rogers winning in the previous. 1 minute away from the first leg of the quaddie. Don't forget to get your quaddie bets on here today, especially if you're part of that Railways Football Club event. You can get your quaddies on there and hopefully get a collect to keep on kicking into the night. 3, 2, 1 and 7, my numbers. Royce will be with you very shortly as the horses mill around behind the gates for race number 4.
Thanks, Scott. Yes, runners behind the line here for the first leg of today's main quaddie, races 4 through 7. The Kalgoorlie Feed Barn Handicap. And we're a minute off start time. Favouritism with the 7, Onemoreforleo at $3, but there's a host of chances here. Counter Drive, also Red Cadillac and So Likeable at $5.50. Then $7 Dance of Thunder, $8 Dawn Enigma. So plenty of chances. Good racing, competitive racing for these last 4 events. So if you've got time to have a quaddie ticket, now may be the time to do so. So Stewart's just advising that Queanbeyan to be run, and then we will tack on to the back of Queanbeyan. It looks like a 1,200 metre event, so a couple of minutes away from start time. So if you want to place that quaddie, now you've got time. So dragging the chain at Queanbeyan, 5.5 minutes behind start time. So it'll just be a holding formation behind the line here. They look set at Queanbeyan. Give you an update in market order for the 4th. Coming up, and favouritism, of course, with Onemoreforleo at $3. Counter Drive into $4.60 fixed. It's been heavily supported with fixed odds. 3, Red Cadillac at $5.50. 4, So Likeable at $6. 2, Dance of Thunder $7.50. Then Dawn Enigma at $8.50. Shoot Your Shot at $26. All on Black $61. Likewise with Changman and Stratacreed the outsider at $81. So the loading process has begun over at the Hannon's Handicap start. The 1,400 metre start there on the far side of the course. So just a handful still to load now. Dance of Thunder to come forward. Likewise with Onemoreforleo, who is your $3 favourite with fixed odds betting. So Likeable to come forward. So just Onemoreforleo now to come forward and complete the line. The favourite to come forward One More for Leo coming off that last start third behind Kelly's Lizalu. So One More for Leo comes forward. We're set. The Kalgoorlie feed barn, stand by. Thanks, Stu. Line set. They're off racing from the 1400. Now Dawn Enigma and Red Cadillac straight out the back door. But that is their normal racing pattern. With early speed, Shoot Your Shot working forward. Likewise, also up there, Counter Drive trying to cross, and So Likeable making a line of 3. They were being followed by All On Black, who settles down 4th. A length and a half then to Changman in the clear 5th. Then we had One More for Leo, the favourite, on the inside of the last start winner, Dance of Thunder. A length and a half then to Dawn Enigma, Stratacreed, and Red Cadillac is at the tail of the field. So 8 lengths covers the field as they head to the Charles Street side, and it was Counter Drive who found the top, shows out just over a length, So Likeable. They will follow third to Shoot Your Shot, then All On Black the outside. 5th then, One More for Leo, improving his position, likewise with Changman, then Dawn Enigma well back with Dance of Thunder, Stratacreed, and Red Cadillac. He'd want to get his skates on, 450 metres to run. It's Counter Drive with the claim showing the way, just over a length, still So Likeable. Then we had Shoot Your Shot, who needs some luck down on the fence, All On Black extricated. Then One More for Leo trying to get into the clear. Dawn Enigma making up ground over on the fence. Then Changman together with Dance of Thunder, Red Cadillac. They're inside the final furlong. Counter Drive, but he's under assault. All On Black hitting the lead with Shoot Your Shot. Here's One More for Leo. It's One More for Leo the outside, and Red Cadillac down the outside. All On Black still in front. One More for Leo dived. Photo. Not sure. Not sure. Normally the outside, but this is close. All On Black or One More for Leo. Third, Red Cadillac. They were followed in by Dance of Thunder, Changman. And then we had Shoot Your Shot, Dawn Enigma, followed in by Counter Drive, the pacemaker, So Likeable, and Stratacreed was one of the last. One More for Leo, the outside. All On Black, the inside. And normally the outside would get this, but the photo finished to the left of me. The camera's down on the line, which would suggest perhaps One More for Leo, but we'll wait for the judge because this is close. 7 or 9. One More for Leo, the favourite, as opposed to All On Black at any old odds, $61.10. So that's the story. We've got One More for Leo or All On Black, Red Cadillac to finish third. And there is a whisker in this, if a margin at all. Just looking over the judge's shoulder. You've found a margin? Okay. I'll just wait for the judge to confirm this because this is very, very close. So I can see the photo and I can tell you it's very close. So we'll just wait for numbers to come forward. Could go either way still, but what a great race it ended up. All On Black, bounce back to form. One More for Leo, searching for a run at the top of the straight. Got into the clear, and they've gone to the line absolutely locked together. Red Cadillac will be third. Shoot Your Shot, I fancy fourth over on the inside, seeing the replay. But a very, very small margin, if one at all. And I'm quite happy I don't have this job of separating them because this is tight. In the meantime, I'll tell you about race 5, which is coming up next. It's a skyracing.tv Provincial Championship heat. And we've got a field of 10 to go around. This is a ripper of a race. Favouritism with Californication at 290. And it's a dead heat. Okay, dead heat coming through from judges. It will be a dead heat between the 7 and 9. One More for Leo and All On Black. Dead heating. Third will be Red Cadillac. And we'll confirm fourth for you shortly. Dead heat to the first leg of the quaddie. And judge unable to separate them. One More for Leo at the shorts. All On Black at cricket score odds. And they've dead heated. 7-9 dead heat. Third will be Red Cadillac. The 3. And Shoot Your Shot will get fourth. So it's 7, 9, dead heat first. Third will be 3, and 8 gets fourth. 7, 9, dead heat. 3 and 8, third and fourth respectively. Judge unable to separate them in the first leg of today's quaddie. So